What's up, everybody? Welcome to another reading with the Crown Priestess. This is going to be a collective love reading for you guys. Alright? We're going to make it short and sweet. Just checking into the energy right now between you and the person in your mind. Remember that this is a collective read. If you need something a little more personal, please holler at me for a personal reading. I am available. So let's get into it. This is a collective love reading, all right, specifically for love. So let's see how you're feeling, how your person's feeling. Wow. What is challenging the connection? What is your likely outcome? Oh boy. Right away, the third party for some of you could be a job, all right? I'll just say that. But there's definitely some unexpected things that are about to come into place. You could be going through kind of some ups and downs right now, preferably downs in your connection, because I see that some of you are feeling very anxious. Something is stressing you out. You're overthinking about something. Some of you could be having trouble sleeping because you are dealing with something. I'm hearing some of you are maybe in a temporary, spirit highlighted that, temporary separation, all right? But how your person feels is carrying connections. So your person definitely has you in their minds, all right? They're definitely thinking about you right now. They could be sort of trapped, okay, in an obligation of some sort, in another situation, in another home. Somebody's in jail, I just heard, or, you know, or maybe not physical jail, but they're showing me restraints like handcuffs, shackles, things of that nature. All right, let's go deeper. All right, because currently there is a lot of anxiety in your energy. So let's see why this is, or what else they could tell us about this. You really want to be with this person. You care a lot about them. You have a lot of feelings for this person. There's a lot of love here. Some of you have built a home with this person, have built a long-term situation. You guys have family together. You guys have invested together. Some of you work together. Nonetheless, this is somebody who has been around for some time that you've created some very, you know, some real roots with. I'm hearing like you've laid down some real foundations with this person, or, you know, for some of you, it's just something that you really had in mind and you really were looking forward to, but something has stripped that sort of fantasy away, that dream away. For me to say fantasy, you know, maybe somebody is a little bit, maybe you're considering a lot more than what is, and I don't, it's not to say that this person doesn't care about you, because I feel like they do, but maybe for somebody here, you are perhaps overdoing it, dreaming too hard, you know, like going, that, you know, that energy comes with like Neptune, right? Could be a Pisces of significance here somewhere. Cancer also very strong with the Chariot energy. But whatever it is that you either had or were working toward, it somehow has been taken away or paused, or there's been some sort of blockage, okay? The person's feelings at this time is carrying connections. Yeah, this person, wow, this could be a divine masculine energy, okay, with the Emperor, Aries, very strong. But this person is thinking about you. There's something about them that feels a little empty, feels a little guilty, feels like defeated to some degree. Something, it's like, but they have to stand in their power. It's like somebody had to really make, I hear that somebody had to make a tough decision, okay? And that decision, whatever it was, could have sort of put you on the back burner and maybe left you out. You know, this was something that had to be done, that had to be prioritized over you, over your connection. And that can be very, you know, that can be like sort of a blade to the heart. I can see how that would hurt. But I do feel like it's something that they do think about, you know. I don't think that it's necessarily something they regret, because with the Emperor energy, I feel like this is somebody who stands on business and just does what has to be done, right? The Emperor just does what needs to be done for the greater purpose, for the greater good, you know, because it could be that this person has a reputation or has people depending on them or people looking up to them and looking at them in a certain way, where they cannot perform outside of their station. You know what I mean? Like, this person cannot perform in a way that's unbefitting of their status, unbefitting of what their role, okay? But I do feel that they think about this deeply. With the Six of Cups, you could have a soul tie with this person. This could be a soulmate, very much so. You could feel deeply connected to this person, and they feel deeply connected to you with current connections. I feel like this person really does care about you, and they are thinking of you, and they are... It's like in those old movies and stuff, like, you know, I watch like House of Dragons and shit, Game of Thrones and stuff like that. It's like when the man has to leave his wife for mad long because he got to go to war or some shit, you know, or he has to do business across the world. And, you know, we're talking at a time where there were no cars. So niggas was either walking, they were on horse, or they took a boat at best. And they sending ravens out, and the fucking ravens take 2 weeks even to get a letter to somewhere. You know what I mean? So it's something of that nature where this person had to fulfill a duty that prioritized, it prioritized whatever, you know, it was a priority. It took priority over your connection, unfortunately. All right, and it left you obviously a little stressed out. So the challenge here is what? Is the waiting game, I want to say. It's you waiting for this person to make a decision. You're, you know, holding on to hope. Is this person going to come back? Are they going to choose me? Will we work it out in the end? Or is this the end of it, you know? Because there's a lot of waiting right now. Yeah, Hangman on the bottom. Definitely could be a Pisces. Aquarius now is showing up strong. Aries and Cancer, Aquarius and Pisces are the strongest on the board at this time. Okay, and Capricorn. I just peeped you, Capricorn. But I want to say, like, you're in this space where you're not sure. Like, is it gonna get better? Is it gonna get worse? Is this done? I don't think that this is done. All right, I feel as well too that you can receive a message from this person soon, or you'll hear good news or something like that. I think this person is contacting you directly. This does look like it's via text, via phone call. Yes, that's my yes card, all right? And it's all of a sudden, it could shock you that you hear from this person. I feel like some of you have sort of been in this energy where you've been hoovering, sort of waiting, looking at your phone like, damn, are they going to reach out? Did they reach out today? Waking up in the morning to see if you have a missed call or whatever like that. Like somebody could be in bad reception, or your phone is like in bad reception, and it's like you go outside just to see, or go to some place that has Wi-Fi just to see if this person has been trying to reach out to you, and then you don't see anything. So it's like you kind of stop waiting for it, and then it comes. All right? I do feel like this person is definitely reaching out to you. It looks like a text message or a phone call. Again, somebody's in jail. I don't know, with the Eight of Swords that keeps coming out. Like, somebody is just really held up. I'll say that, you know, because obviously everybody's not in fucking prison, but somebody's really held up, and they're not, you know, they could be going through a lot right now, but I think that things look up, okay? Somebody could be doing manifestation work, spell work, something like that to break away this blockage, because there's definitely something that's blocking deeply here. For some of you, I'm getting it's work. For others of you, it's like somebody lives a life that maybe you just really not into, or you don't really know enough about what this person actually does. You know what I'm getting now? And maybe it's not that extreme, but if you ever seen the movie Expendables, there's a part where Christmas comes back to see his girl and finds out she got a new nigga, and she's like basically trying to tell him in little words that, like, I don't even know what you do, you're never around, you just disappear, and like I don't know, so like I'm supposed to fucking wait. And his T is like, yeah, because I'm loyal and you don't need to know what I'm doing. Long story short, her new nigga get jealous, beat her up. She calls Christmas to help. He goes to the basketball court and fucks this nigga and all his friends up in 3.5 seconds. And when he like, she's scared, obviously, because she's like, he's outnumbered. But then he fucks all these niggas up and practically, like, he threatens. He makes the gesture, like, to the guy where, like, basically showing him, like, I could kill you, but I won't. Because I just hurt you and all your mans, and I know that's the last time I'm hearing you. But when he walks back over to his girl, he tells her, like, now you know what I do for a living. So it may be very little that you know about your person, and you could feel like that's a bad thing. Like, right? Because we want to know our partners, we want to know what's going on, we want to be involved. But something about this person energy gives, you know, the less you know, the better for you. The less you know, the safer for you. What is that in, if we talking about jail and like illegal stuff, right? It's like plausible deniability. Like, you can't be blamed or put in the middle of nothing, or you can't be put in a position to have to lie for me or be afraid or held accountable because I don't even involve you. So that's a message for somebody. All right. Well, your likely outcome is very strange, but let's see. So this person does come back to you. Now, I'll say this, that now it makes sense. This person has, again, something about their status, their reputation, who they are. This person has a lot of eyes on them at all times, and they get a lot of attention. And yes, you have to wait. And stop! Now my son's screaming at me like he done lost his mind. Anyway, talking about mommy. Anyway, but this person can have a lot of, there's a lot of people that want this person in their energy, you know, for whatever reason. Romantically, obviously, as well, but, you know, as a friend, as a coworker, as whatever, they look to this person for leadership. Now, I will say the Empress and the Emperor have both come out here. It can be Taurus or Libra now, too, as well. This is a match. You and this person do have a true connection, a divine connection. But when they come back from wherever they are, you may be in a space where you feel like that you guys are not going to, you know, or there's something unconventional. I'll say that. Something about the situation is going to end up in an unconventional way, where maybe you are still seeing each other, but I don't know that anything is solidified. And it could have a lot to do with what this person has to do for a living, or what you have to do for a living, or take that how it resonates, all right? So let's see what this person will want to say to you, or how they feel. Yeah, I was being selfish. So this could be something, like I said, where that person put a priority in front of you, and they were regretting it, as I saw. Like, not regret, but again, they did feel some sort of remorse, because they realized, like, damn, they didn't want to hurt you in the process. They really didn't, but they really had to take care of whatever else it was. They're trying to be a better person. Yeah, I'm trying to be a better person. They're trying to do better, but they have to, like, really work through whatever this is, okay? Yeah, it's always been you, and do you even want this? And that's what I'm talking about with the unconventional later, because I feel like in that movie Expendables, and I'll be back for you someday is on the bottom. I can't make this shit up. It's like, you know, and then Popular and Famous, when I just flipped the deck, I didn't even realize that they both had cards showing. You see what I'm saying? Something about this person's reputation or what they do for a living is very on demand. And so it could be hard for them to be in a traditional relationship, in a traditional committed situation where they can be with you all the time and spend all the time that they want with you. But it doesn't mean that they don't care. I see, on the contrary, they care very much. And I do think that feelings, if not have already been developed, they will develop as time goes on. But, you know, it's hard. They do know that it's you that they want to be with, but they're not sure that you're really built to deal with the type of person that they are, okay? I hope that makes sense. So what is your advice? It's up to you. You know, I think as far as a commitment goes, Spirit is not encouraging it, just because I feel like you're not, again, something about you is not built for what this person is given. But they are a generous person. They are a caring person. So it really is up to you. Yeah, you can be ascending and just trying to make healthier choices for yourself. I feel like a lot of you that I'm talking to right now deal with people who are into unconventional lifestyles. I'll just say that. All right. And so it could be very difficult for you to find a place with this person. You know, you guys are just not the same. And so you could be cutting it out overall because you feel like it's just entirely too much. That talks about breakup, separation, silent treatment, all that stuff. Because I feel like that's what somebody was definitely going through here. Let's get some more on it. That's too many cards. Entirely too many cards. Wow, this was different. This was different. Yep. You see, comfort zone, renewal, and confusion. You're not really sure. You're not really sure how far you can throw this person based on what it is that they do or how they act. But the choice is yours, okay? The feminine energy, the choice is definitely yours. It's going to be up to you to make an ultimate decision of how this goes, because I don't really feel like this person wants to let you go, but I also feel like they are not at a place where they can change whatever it is they are involved in, or, you know, what they've committed to. Is something like very contractual about what they're in. I don't know if this is like in a job, in another marriage, in a gang, in, I don't know, I'm getting organized crime. Listen, it's none of my business. It's none of my business, okay? Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Yeah, express your love. So I do feel like that this person is going to let you know how they feel about you, or vice versa, or both of you exchange that there is true connection here. But again, I don't know that it's going to be a real thing. You do have trust at the bottom. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I'm gonna leave it there for y'all. Love, light, and abundance.